Hey, what is going on guys? Techthusiast here, and this is a speed test comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S8 against the Samsung Galaxy S9. The Samsung Galaxy S8 from last year has a Quad HD screen, is currently on Android Nougat 7.0. The European variant uses the Exynos 8895 CPU coupled with a Mali G71 GPU, and it has 4 gigs of RAM. The newly released Samsung Galaxy S9 also has a Quad HD screen. It is on Android Oreo 8.0. Again, it uses the Exynos 9810 processor coupled with a Mali G72 GPU, and it also uses 4 gigs of RAM. Starting off with the fingerprint unlocking, they both seem to unlock at the same time, so I'll do it again. Yep, so it is a draw. As usual, you can see there are no apps running in the background. So the first app that I will open is the camera app, and they both opened up at the same time. Next up is the browser test, and I have used the stock browser, and I will be going to the Verge website as it is quite intensive. And here we go. So it's starting to load. Let's see which one loads up the advert first, and that was the S8. Ever so slightly. Next up is Hot UK deals, and the S9 loaded it up with the S8 falling behind. Next up is Adobe Photoshop, and I load up the same photo, and they both loaded up at the same time. Next is Microsoft Word, and I'll open a template, and they both opened up at the same time. Moving on to YouTube, and let's load up the same video if I can find it. Okay, here we go, and they both played up pretty much at the same time. Moving on to the first game, Horizon Chase. Let's see which one is faster here. It may be the S9. Yep, it is. And I'll let that play in the background. Next is Super Mario Run. And it's ready to be played on the S9 first. So let's see which one loads up the level first, and they both did, so it's a draw here. Skyforce. Okay, the S9 seems to be ahead now. Yes it is, and the S8 seems to be struggling a lot here. And as usual, let them play in the background. Sonic Forces. And the S9 loaded up slightly faster here. Spider-Man Unlimited. And they both loaded it up pretty much the same time again. And finally, Temple Run 2. And the S9 has taken the lead, it appears. Yes, it has. Okay, and let that play in the background as well. So that's round 1 done, with the S9 slightly ahead. So just before checking the RAM management, you can see all the apps and games are in the background. Starting off with Temple Run 2, and they are both in RAM and running fine. Spider-Man Unlimited, again they are both open and running in RAM. Sonic Forces, working fine on both of the phones. Skyforce, again no issues here on either of the phones. Super Mario Run, and they are both open and running fine. Horizon Chase, so both of these games failed to open while it crashed. YouTube, and they are both open and playing the video without any issues. Microsoft Word, and both of these phones exited the document. Photoshop, and both of the photos are open. Hot UK Deals, and they are also both open. Internet Browser, and they are both refreshing the page, and they also loaded up the advert. And finally the camera, and they also opened up. So there you have it. In round 2 it is actually a draw. Moving on to the Geekbench 4 test, both of these phones are on the latest update at the time of recording, and they are both using the Exynos processor. The Galaxy S9 finished this CPU test at 3 minutes and 26 seconds, with the Galaxy S8 about 40 seconds later. Now the scores on the single core and the multi-core are much higher on the Galaxy S9. And the last part of the test is the compute test. The Galaxy S9 again finished the test first at 53 seconds, with the Galaxy S8 finishing about 17 seconds later. What's interesting here is that the Galaxy S8 has a much higher score by about 2000 points than the Galaxy S9. And that does it for the speed test comparison, and here you can see the overall scores, and it's not a real surprise that the Galaxy S9 performed much better than the Galaxy S8. So what did you make of this test? Do let me know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If it is your first time here, then please do consider subscribing, as I will have much more content coming up, including camera comparisons. Like always, thanks for watching, and I will catch up with you in the next video.